question I had when I decided to start a fresh milled flour journey with my sourdough starter. What do I do about moving it over to the fresh milled flour? Do I just straight up cut it off cold turkey from all-purpose flour and just go right to the fresh milled flour since it's technically still flour? Or do I ease it into it? So I tested out both. So this is the one I just cut off cold turkey. I put 20 grams of my all-purpose flour sourdough starter in here. I added 20 grams of fresh milled flour and 20 grams of water. It's still bubbly. It's not like growing a ton, but it is still very much alive and thriving. That's not even 24 hours later. So I fed that last night for the first time. This was my original jar of all-purpose flour sourdough starter. I had about 50 grams of starter in here. I decided to feed it 25 grams of all-purpose flour, 25 grams of fresh milled flour, and 50 grams of water. This one is very happy. This one grew from 50 grams of original sourdough starter, and it looks like I have about 150 grams in the jar. It definitely thrived overnight, so it likes that combination. But I mean, I'm gonna cut it off pretty soon. So I want all of my sourdough starter to be freshly milled at this point, but I just didn't want to kill it, so I wanted a backup just in case. So that's what I decided to do. They're both still alive, and I did use regular all-purpose flour sourdough starter in my sourdough loaf. The first one that I made with freshly milled flour today, that's what I used. And it did turn out, so my next one is going to be almost completely freshly milled between the sourdough starter and the flour.